And that was the 6 o'clock news from Moira and from me. Good evening.
Perhaps with the European Space Programme. Carol Walker, BBC News, Moscow.
And that was the 6 o'clock news from Moira and from me. Good evening.
Good evening to you. I certainly envy Helen. What a lovely way to see the weather. Now, as far as today was concerned, I'm sure many of you must have noticed quite a difference, especially in the south. It was a good deal cooler. And tomorrow, a difference again, in that there's going to be much more in the way of cloud around. That's because this little weather system's going to come rushing down through eastern parts of the country. Now, there wasn't much to show for it a few hours ago, as you see here. More or less sunshine all the way, but the cloud beginning to sort of get its act together just off that northern part of Scotland, and certainly the computer is pretty optimistic that it will get its act together. In fact, you can see some outbreaks of rain working their way into Scotland, eventually into northern parts of England, and then some showery bursts of rain in many other eastern areas for a while tomorrow, before eventually tomorrow night the cloud begins to thin and that rain dies away. But as far as this evening is concerned, a good deal of sunshine to end the day, I think, virtually everywhere. Just 1 or 2 showers in around the Pennines there, and the cloud beginning to thicken in that northern part of Scotland. But mostly dry there, at least to begin with. But as the night wears on, we will find that cloud thickening further, eventually some outbreaks of rain coming along. And later on in the night, that rain could well get down as far as some northern parts of England. But most of it's going to be light and patchy. The heavier bursts of rain probably reserved for that far northern part of Scotland. Now, in the more central and southern parts of the country, with those skies clear for quite a while, it will turn out to be another one of those chilly nights. There could well be some ground frost around, at least just for a time. And then tomorrow, as we saw, we're going to have that frontal system straddling the country. So it's going to give us, as I said, a very different day. In fact, many parts are going to be pretty cloudy tomorrow, more especially over Scotland and the more central and eastern parts of England. Although, having said that, could well be some brightness to begin with, at least in the southeast there. But there'll be these outbreaks of rain scattered around, much of it reasonably light, and in any case, probably in the latter part of the day, tending to fizzle out, die away, the cloud thinning a little bit in 1 or 2 places, especially sort of sheltered spots like southern Scotland. Now, I think there will be some sunshine around tomorrow. The best of it's going to be in say South Wales there, parts of southwest England, as well as in southern Ireland. And it is in those sheltered spots, sheltered that is from the fairly chilly northwesterly breeze, that you're going to find the best temperatures around about 15 or 16 degrees or so, about 60 Fahrenheit. But I think in other areas, especially the cloudier north and east, you're going to notice it a rather cool day. And that's all.
A great leader of a great country.
Nicolae Ceausescu, a fountain of light, a supreme godlike ruler, a friend of the West. Nicolae Ceausescu, the stammering son of a village drunk who was to become one of the most despised dictators of modern times. Tonight on BBC One, journalist Edward Baer explodes the myth of the Ceausescu regime and reveals the extravagance, corruption and paranoia that helped bring it crashing down. Ceausescu, Behind the Myth, tonight 10:20 on One.
Bringing It All Back Home is a new album influenced by the passion and tradition of the Irish experience. 37 exclusive recordings, including Elvis Costello, Emmylou Harris, Mary Black, the Waterboys, the Everly Brothers, and the Hothouse Flowers. Bringing It All Back Home is available now on double CD, double cassette, and triple album.
On BBC Radio Ulster now, Round the Triangle from Coleraine with Anne-Marie McAleese. And on the programme tonight, Towing the Line at the Causeway School and Too Many Irons in the Fire. Now on BBC1 Northern Ireland, a disappointment for Melanie in Neighbours.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
But why can't I come?
Because you can't, that's why. Now quit your moaning.
I hate you.
Just go straight to school, okay? Lockie!
Okay.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you?
Good.
Hey, you've got 3 pins on your board too.
Oh, yeah, all of them have now. You know, it's all right, gives you more speed and drive through the turns. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Hey, Skeggs!
Oh. Hi, Tanya Walsh, Joe Mangle.
Hey, Tanya. How's it going?
Not bad, thanks.
Good day for it.
Yeah, we've got sports day today. We thought we'd give it a miss.
Oh, sports day, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I had a few of them when I was at school. Want to lift to the beach? I finished here.
Oh, great. Good.
Round this side.
Thanks, mate.
No worries, mate. Got some straps here. Any waves happening today?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well. Go.